Morning Holiday T back with another EP. And I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Really appreciate you coming through. This pretty much a follow up EP. You know what I mean? I did an EP just yesterday on Sabrina Mathias, his fight this weekend, and his Regis Prograis called out what he had to say. Yesterday we talked about Sabrina Mathias, saying that he would put Regis Prograis in the hospital. Well, word must have got back around the Regis, word got it back around the Regis fast. Because today, on Twitter, Regis Prograis, he went to the same store, right? I'm guessing somebody pointed him to the store. He went to the exact same store and he said, and I quote, AJ said in the banner, he said, I'll fuck this boy up. It's levels to this shit. Regis be saying, I'll fuck that boy up. It's levels to this shit. These little boys ain't ready for Regis Prograis and 140. Now he ain't say I said I like doing the Regis voice, but Regis said he'll fuck that boy up. I'll fuck that boy up. I heard Regis when he said it too, and that's basically that's what I like to see, right? Regis Prograis said I'll fuck that boy up, and then he said it's levels to this. You know what I mean? So by that, there is no way that Regis Prograis and Mathias, like I was saying yesterday, there is no way that they can't, bump heads with both having the title. You got Regis Prograis, acknowledging the fact that Sabrina Mathias said he'll send him to the hospital. He answered back. He said that he'll mess him up right. So I like trash talk, and I especially like, the trash talk when it's between two fighters who I feel like, actually, are going to fight one another. I feel like these two fighters are on a crash course. I'm feeling like 140 is about to, get that juice back going, about to get that prestige. Back going. Basically, Sabrina Mathias, he called out Regis Prograis yesterday, right? Regis Prograis, he answered today. I don't expect them to fight, in their next fight because Regis, very well. I hear, we're hearing everybody's hearing right. Regis Prograis versus Jack Catterall, so I do understand that fight, right? Uh, so maybe after the Jack Catterall fight, Regis Prograis and Sabrina Mathias, can unify their division. I completely understand, right? If Prograis fights at Jack Catterall next, because they were in talks before, Ponce and either one was crown champ. Mathias ended up being the victor, in that fight, right? So I understand Prograis, if it happens that way, I understand that Prograis follows through with the Jack Catterall fight, right? But in my world, right, in my mind, I want to see Regis versus Sabrina Mathias next for unification in the 140-pound division. Y'all know I like unification. I like title fights. What's good? Pugilism. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Glad you can make. He said Rougarou fan, but even I know this just the beginning. Unless their retirement money lined up, Rugo not unifying anytime soon. He'll be blocked by WBC Mandos. Always only way. Unification trumps, a mandatory pugilism. So there's always that, to leave us hope on that aspect, right? He said if it's 140, has the Trinidad and Cotto style matchup support from Puerto Rico. Yeah, facts. I do like this fight. I think this gonna be one of the more entertaining fights, especially a stylistic matchup. Yeah, Regis Prograis is under the WBC, right? But Regis Prograis network, he signed with Pro Bellum, right? But the network that airs their fights are Showtime. You know what I mean? So Showtime does have a hand in this as well, and what's going on. You know what I mean? He said somebody going to the hospital. If the ref or the corners don't throw in the towel or call the fight off, that's a deep waters tight fight. Knowing those two, yeah, I 100% agree, man. This what you call in boxing, right? We like this a barn burner. This what you call a barn burner, right? It's gonna be some smoke in the air. You know what I mean? I got 7 people in the building right now. I ain't gonna be here too long. Just wanted to come and kind of touch on Regis Prograis responding to Sabrina Mathias's call out after the fight, right? He told that he said after the fight that he'll put Regis in the hospital. He said he want to fight Regis next, and that he planned on putting Regis Prograis in the hospital. You know what I mean? Regis Prograis had something to say in return today. Regis Prograis, he said, he basically said it's levels to this, right? And when he said it's levels to this, some people, took it as if Regis Prograis was trying to duck. So Regis Prograis had to go back and clarify. He said, I fucked that boy up, and that is levels to this. So what I took from it was that Regis Prograis, was saying there's levels to this, and that he'll mess him up because that's exactly what he's planning on doing. Some people felt like Regis Prograis was saying there's levels to this as if he's not going to fight him. I don't think mandatories are going to become a problem for either of these two, right? Because both of these fighters are two fighters that, that's not ducking no smoke and that verbally cleared it now, right? Have let us know that they want to fight each other. They have a history, what I mean, of not ducking no smoke. So I think this is going to, transpire between Regis and Mathias. But I just wanted to come hit y'all with, what I mean, their return fire. I had to do this EP because of the one I did yesterday. Sabrina Mathias said that he go put Regis Prograis, you know what I mean, in the hospital. Regis Prograis responded and he said that he'll fuck that boy up. They got me excited, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep y'all posted on the Regis Prograis and the Sabrina Mathias saga. But it's getting harder certainty. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. This how we rocking. And I'm look.